some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic. Show draft to our account from Bronze to Mythic, episode number 1. That's right, episode number 1 of Avatar, the Last Airbender. We can waterbend. We can firebend. We can airbend. We can even earthbend. And you can like, comment, subscribe, Ben. So appreciate that. Thanks so much. We're here to draft a set from, of course, Bronze to Mythic, starting all the way at the bottom and going all the way to the top. And you're going to be here every step of the way as we learn the format. Cassian's very excited about this, apparently. Good timing, Cassian. Thanks for getting in there on episode number 1. And but yeah, drafting the whole set. Gonna have a lot of fun. Gonna be really, really great. And as you go through, learn all the archetypes, learn all the cards of a set. My first draft will be right here and right now. So happy to have you be there for that. So without further ado, let's rock and roll. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. As I said, let's do this. Draft number 1, Avatar, The Last Airbender. All right, let's do this.
Yep, yep.
Our first Avatar draft. I am pumped for this set, honestly. Set looks really, really good. Did a set review for it. It's on the main channel. 10 new brews on the main channel. Haven't played any limited yet, but I'm kind of peeking in on the pre-release and everything else. Everything looks really, really fun. So we're ready to jump right in here with our very first draft. It's day 1 of the format. We open up a rare called Avatar Destiny. Format enchantment, aura, enchanted creature you control. Plus +1 for each creature card in your graveyard. And as an avatar, in addition to its types. Whenever it dies, mill cards equal to its power and return this card to its owner's hand, and up to 1 creature card milled this way to battlefield under your control. This card seems pretty sweet. I don't know if like self-mill is really a theme in this. It's kind of a cool card though. We got some tutors looking for some lesson stuff.
That was your first lesson. Remember it.
The Freedom Fighter. This card's pretty sweet. This ally card. The card's nice. Also, lesson is probably like the best card. But I mean, we're taking the rare here, right? It's Bronze and Mythic, folks. Let's do it, all right? We came to game with Avatar Destiny. It seems pretty good, just a huge buff, and then when it dies, you get all your stuff back too. So, pretty bad if they airbend it, I suppose. But, can't win them all, right? We get past the pack here with you, the Moon Spirit. The mana for a 3/3 flying vigilance waterbend. That's right, waterbend.
You're a waterbender.
Waterbend is a cost that you can pay by tapping mana or artifacts or creatures, kind of like improvise and convoke at the same time. That's the waterbending mechanic. We got some self-mill here. We got Badger Mole. They're taking a black card. I think that like with our... This card wants to be green-black, I think, like pretty clearly. A lot of green-black cards in this pack. I mean, Epic Downfall is just a good removal spell. It's a reprint. Some pretty good cards here. The Jailer is a pretty cool ally. Like Banisher Priest.
They are good people.
Knowledge Seeker seems fine also, but yeah, like we like to table the Court Official or the Horse, or the Badger Mole, I guess, but take the Downfall. Think you want to be green-black with these first few picks, but we will see, of course, as we go. We get past the pack with Aang, the Last Airbender.
Check out this airbending trick.
There you go. Pretty good card, right? Of course, cares about airbending lesson stuff. We got Wolf Bat, 2/2 flyer for 3. Draw your second card, bring it back from the graveyard. Boomy, King of 3 Trials. 6-drop, 4/4, cares about lessons in the graveyard. We got new Land Cycle or Cycle, which are all pretty good, actually. Which are nice. Ostrich Horse is a self-mill card that goes with our first pick. Do you want to take it that early? One second. I don't know. I mean, it's a lightning strike. Usually the first draft, like I like to just kind of jump into an archetype and just kind of do it and see what happens. This card's really good too. Azula always lies, but I'm taking the mill card. Let's lean into our first rare here and see if we can't do some cool stuff with it. And we get past another Wolf Bat. Drawing your second card is not necessarily a given, despite the card being pretty cool. We got Canyon Crawler, Big Land Cycler. Don't think we need to take that kind of card that early. We got Foggy Swamp Vinebender, 4/3 for 4. A little bit of a blocking ability, and then Waterbends to add counters, which is kind of cool. Messenger Hawk seems kind of sketchy.
You found a clue?
I don't mind taking the Wolf Bat. Just like go all in on self-mill stuff, you know? That's also not one of the main themes of the set. So maybe everyone's going to be trying to do like firebending and waterbending. Firebending. Let's try and whatever. Do the opposite everyone's doing. Some whatever. Cool. This card's insane.
Okay, lesson learned.
What's up, Tannen? We dredging. Tannen, you gonna be in Vegas? We got Foggy Swamp Hunters, which is pretty bad. Rebellious Captives is kind of a nice 2-drop actually. And probably gonna be our pick. We also see a Trap here, which I think is not a great card. Enchantment-based removal in this set is a little awkward thanks to airbending. More on that in a bit. Seattle for no Worlds for me. We're playing on Bronze to Worlds, but I'm not going to Worlds. I'm not qualified, so. Good Captives. Keep that creature count high. Okay, we see a Dai Li Indoctrination, 2 mana for a sorcery lesson. Choose an online permanent or Earthbend 2. We also have the East Village Ruffians. We're still in New York block, right? Spider-Man? Anyone Spider-Man? When this creature dies, Earthbend 2. It's a pretty cool card, actually. Yeah. I think we take the Ruffians. Just gonna lean into our Golgari plan here. Unfortunately, being a little planned out with a lack of Golgari cards, but Tiny going to Houston. We got Turtle Duck. I mean, this card seems kind of fine. Just like creature, it blocks like a pseudo removal spell. It's also a creature for creature stuff, and then it does get bigger as the game goes on. Let's try a little duck. Just a little quacker, you know, just a little quackaroo. We'll see what tables here also. I think that's gonna be an important part. So here's pick 8, and we see Uncle Iroh, which is a 4/2 firebending. Makes your lessons cheaper. Not really us. The hybrid cards in the set are pretty cool. They can allow you to be almost monocolored. I have a lot of flexibility too. So, all right. Earth Rumble Wrestlers is pretty moopy. The Hog Monkey. Reach control. It wasn't getting around against menace and exhaust. All these cards are pretty medium. I don't know what to take, honestly. I don't know. So here's Platypus Bear. We got the Low and Lee Twin Tutors table. Search for a lesson or noble and put in your hand, and they have lifelink. Foggy Swamp Hunters is just pretty bad. Platypus Bear is like pretty good, right? Just ETB, mill 2, 2/3 blocker. It seems fine. Seems like it's on plan with what we're doing. Out of the pack, we were trying to table stuff. The Wolf Bat does not table, but the Ostrich Horse does. So take the old horse. Is there a way to rebuy a non-land permanent? Man, the Boomy tables also. So we need to have a lot of lessons in the graveyard to make this card good, but even one making it a 7/7 is pretty good too. So let's jam the king. Another Swamp Bear. That starts pretty bad. I mean, this Warship seems okay, but you just want creatures. And all right, so interesting back one. Block didn't seem particularly open, unfortunately, but whatever, we're having a good time. And we're gonna open up a is it Soka or Saka? Saka.
You're saying it wrong.
I haven't watched Avatar yet, all right? I'm sorry. Me and Nicole are gonna watch it. It's gonna be our next show after watching Lower Decks. Saka, that's what I thought it was, yeah. And we got a raucous audience here. Just a nice little mana dork. We got the Sabertooth Moose Line. I do want some of these land cyclers, but I don't want to take them that early. We got June, sack creature, make a clue, just kind of whatever. Sold out with me. Oh yeah, I mean that's fine. Sold out's pretty good. Takes the removal spell. We got a raucous audience in chat right now. Let's hear for the raucous audience, right? You can't make up their mind. Oh, this card's so much fun. Foggy Swamp Visions. We had a really cool 10 new brew deck around this card. This reanimates a bunch of stuff and then it all dies. So if you have something cool to do with that, which is pretty hard to do in limited, it could be cool. But we got Seismic Sense. Look at the top X, get a creature or land, put the rest at the bottom. It's a lesson also. It'll turn on lesson stuff. We have the Deadly Precision, which is a cool removal spell if you're playing sacrifice stuff. We're not really doing that, so we take the Seismic Sense. It's also a lesson to turn on our Boomy and some lesson synergies as well, so.
Thanks for the lesson.
No, you're welcome. Take the sense. I'm trying to get a sense of what's going on here. We can earthbend a little bit. What do you think? Do a little earthbending? Remember, folks, first of that follow watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to support the content. As always, Spider-Man's over. Oh, I didn't show the freaking scoreboard either. I'll look at it right now. I'll look at the draft. Scoreboard too. I forgot because of Spider-Man. We have the scoreboard's back. Everything's back. Everything's good. Life is beautiful. And we see a lot of green cards in this pack. We see a Shared Roots, which is a Rampant Growth, which is like not that good for us. We got Ozai's Cruelty. Not a bad card. Mind Rot. They discard 2. It's also a lesson for synergy, which is nice. We got Wall-Top Sentries, which is just like a fine blocker, I think. Another crappy this guy. We do want to keep our creature count high. We're currently a little light on 2-drops. We have 2 2-drops. Rampant Growth, like, I don't think we really need a Rampant Growth that badly. I'll take the Cruelty. I'll take the Blightning. I got no idea. It's draft 1, folks. Ooh, I want this card, though. We got Sparring Dummy. 1/3 Defender, mill a card. If it's a land, draw it. If it's a lesson, gain 2. Seems awesome for our deck. Just sick value, passing Shared Roots and Earthbending Lesson. Green does seem pretty open, which is cool.
And the courageous earthbenders who guard its borders.
Firebending Student's kind of cool. Yeah. Sparring Dummy it is. Another Sparring Dummy? Man, we're milling super well. I don't know if our card... If we don't draw Avatar Destiny, I feel like our deck doesn't really do that much, but it's also Azula Oli's Lies, which is really good too, but like, I'm just going to keep leaning in. Just take the dummy. Just taking the dum-dum. Now we got a lot of 2-drops. It's great. And we see a Buzzard Wasp Colony. 2/2 flying, enters, sacrifice artifact or creature if you do draw a card. And then when it dies, but it counters on this creature. Yeah. Again, like not really sacrificing it. So we got the Beetle-Headed Merchants, which are kind of whatever. Sentries seem pretty good, actually. Just like pretty good blocker. The Tunnel's cute if we do some Earthbend stuff, but just gotta take the Sentries. We're pretty heavy on playables already. Elemental Teachings is a 5-mana lesson instant. Get 4 lands, put 2 different names, put 2 of them into play. That doesn't really play here, I don't think. Canyon Crawler for our first 6-mana land cycler. Rocky Rebuke. Oh, it's just a bite. You just take the bite, probably, right? Let's go with our Death Toucher guys, too. Sure. And then we get past the super late Earth King's Lieutenant. This card's really good.
So now we are allies.
Like, really, really good. But we have 5 allies at present. Yeah, let's take the horse. Self-mill, self-mill. Audience table, so does the Sabertooth Moose Lion. Let's take the raucous audience, a.k.a. Twitch chat, right? Yeah. Foggy Swamp Vision's also tables. I don't think there's much to, like, do with this card in Limited, really. You need a pretty specific set of, like... I mean, if we were to hit those circumstances, we'd certainly have a deck for it, but I don't think it does anything. You need, like, a lot of, like, ETBs or, like, Sacrifice or something. I don't know. Sentry's tables. I mean, cool. This card's just pretty good, I think. What we're trying to do. Again, we kind of have, like, a lot of graveyard stuff. Let's take a land, sure. But nothing that really pays us off for graveyard stuff, which is kind of, like, not really one of the main themes in the set. A little lighter on black. Okay, and we open up some green black cards. We open up a May Scornful Striker. It's just like a pretty constructed card, not really otherwise, though. We got Long Fang, Grand Secretariat, the metaphor a 2/3. Whenever another creature you control or a land you control is put into a graveyard of the battle, put a counter on a creature you control. Seems pretty good. A Crawler, a Harrow. My. We'll take the Secretariat. And encounter seems pretty good. We don't really need to take a 2/2 first strike in our deck. The ally doesn't matter. We're kind of playing some spells too, so. Take the Signpost. We get another Signpost here. In Dai Li Agents, 5-mana 4/8/3/4. When it enters Earthbend 1 and then Earthbend 1. When it attacks, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life for X number of creatures you control with counters on them. I mean, seems pretty good. Yeah, I'm not like Earthbending that much, but we'll just take a Signpost uncommon. We really need some recursion or something like that, you know? Like, we're not really like getting... Oh, man, this card's pretty cool. The Boulder. You got the Boulder here. Whenever it attacks Earthbend, some more Earthbending. A court official is pretty cool too. We're not really sacrificing those. I think it's fine. We got a merchant and a wild. Yeah, just take the boulder. Ready to rumble.
On the machine!
All right. Another agents. I mean, this card seems pretty good. Sure. Let's take all our signpost cards.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. So you have a lot of self-mill. Doesn't really do anything in our deck. Maybe we want to move off of that. We have a lot of playables here too. So, I mean, the thing about draft number 1 is always that like we have a lot of playables. Who knows what's actually playable yet? But I mean, so this is just good. Just sold out for a removal spell. That's fine. Probably gonna cut some of our self-mill stuff. Our curve's pretty good. Currently at 2 lessons total. So our lesson stuff is not great. Another Rocky Rebuke and another Boulder ready to rumble. I think the second copy of this card seems worse than the first. Yeah, Graveyard Synergy is not really there, but we can work through this. Or another Rebuke. Oh, let's take another Boulder. Boulder's really good. So we actually want to do the Earthbending thing because we have these 2 copies of the agents. So Pirate Peddlers, Death Touch, sack a permanent, put a counter on this. 6 drop. Another Firebending student, man. Alright, I don't really want any of these cards, I don't think. And we see the Koshi Island Plaza. A little disappointed in the quality of the shrines in this set. This thing's energy bending. Sandbender Storm, another duck. Whatever. Alright, so another land cycler we're not going to want. Okay. Their deck's pretty done. Gotta cut some cards for sure. I would say that. I mean, I think our sparring dummies are good. We do have more self-mill than we might want. Don't have a way to get the wolf bat back, unfortunately. All the self-mill, you know? Yeah, graveyard stuff did not really come together. That's okay. I knew going in it wasn't like super supported, but you know, I just like to have a little fun, you know?
I'm sorry, Tyler Murphy. It was an accident. I was having too much fun.
That's fine. We're having fun. It's episode 1 of Bronze Mythic. Put your hype in chat. Let's go here. Let's enjoy ourselves, okay? Have a good time. All right, so right off the bat, I think the king can go. These foggy swamp shitters can go. We don't really draw extra cards very well, so I think Wolfbat can go also. This is 27 cards. It's a lot of 2s. So yeah, it's a lot of self-mill. That doesn't really necessarily go anywhere. Horses, sentries, ruffians. This is 27 cards. Maybe we just don't want the Mind Rot. We have no like lesson synergy at all. And like, I think we're just more playing to the board. So let's cut this. Size makes sense also, just seems kind of meh. It's like a pretty bad pondery effect. We can't play early. Just cut that. We should have no use for lessons at this point. So we're not doing lessons at all. So
When did you learn how to do that?
and then I want the 6 drop. I want the crawler, not the lion. I guess if we're not self-milling, the bear doesn't matter that much. It's fair. And then we still have these horses, but this adds counters potentially, which we have like a sort of counter synergy with our agents, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Very green for sure, but we only have single black pips, which is nice. So the Merchant of Many Hats is not particularly exciting. I guess we do have some self-mill stuff, but yeah, I think this is good. I think I'm pleased with this. So, all right. Golgari Mill, not a supported archetype, but it's our archetype for draft number 1 here of Avatar: The Last Airbender. All right, so our mana is looking pretty good. So, folks, you know what time it is. It's prediction time. Time to place your bets. What do you think? 7 wins, yay or nay? You two folks, take a second, pause the video, scroll the comments, like in the video along the way. Are you a believer or a non-believer? 7 wins, yay or nay? Let's do this. real fast before we start, let's peek at the line here, of course. I forgot to do this in the intro because I'm just, just a bad streamer, I guess. But we got the line, folks. So every season of Bronze Mythic, we have a line that goes up or down by 1 based on the prior season. And we've done pretty well. We've hit the under for the last 3 sets in TDM, Finn, and EOE. So the line for the Airbender is going to be 23.5 drafts to Mythic. So let me know if you want the over or the under. We're going to go over or under 23.5 drafts to Mythic, and let's see what we can do. All right, chat, coming out at me. So a few things. We are getting back to normal here on Bronze Mythic. So, of course, Spider-Man was a difficult time in my life. But we're back to the usual schedule, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, 4 episodes a week. We're back to the usual schedule, of course, of the drafts are now the usual length, 7 wins or 3 losses. Back to having the lineup, and it's all good. It's all good, all ready to go, which is very, very exciting. Hands great, and we're just looking pretty good here. We're going to keep Opponent made a mulligan, and we're ready to rock and roll. Episode 1, Draft 1, Turtle Master. So here we're going to quack quack. The eagle sound for the turtle duck. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Ridiculous. Whoa. Oh, sorry, the blue red. Look like Rakdos land to me. They're gonna play an iguana parrot. Okay. Lago, new sub, welcome. Also Lenny, new sub, welcome. How's it going, folks? Welcome to Bronze Mythic. Happy to have you. It's your first time here live. Appreciate you. Mushroom resub. Let's fire up the old horse, the ostrich horse, milling over some stuff. I guess we'll take the swamp, just to, we can just sack it later. So let's say go. We got Boulder next turn. We get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Plains? Hello. Opponent's doing some stuff. Fire Nation Raider.
Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna play Boulder. We're gonna leave back the horse to block the Raider. So they get a clue. Give me a clue. So there you go. All right, the Boulder ready to rumble. Matthias resub, thanks so much. Here is Sokka, Literal Strategist. Good card. A lot of hybrid cards in his set, which is kind of cool. So we saw our opponent play card, then draw card. Basic Bronze Mythic 101 stuff here. We're going to point out our opponent's mistakes. We're not making fun of them. We're not saying they're a bad person, but I don't want you to make the same mistake. So, real basic 101 stuff. If you have a clue in play, if you ever going to draw a card at any point in your turn, it should be the first thing you do, not after playing a spell. What if I drew a better 3-drop or something like that that's more impactful? So, make sure you have all your options and then make your choices, but this card is very, very good. Interesting that there are a lot of hybrid things in this set. A lot of costs that are hybrid, allowing you to be almost monocolored sometimes, even though more flexible in your drafts, which is cool. So, all right, so we can attack and airbend. We can't add a 4th power to the board. We could turtle dock, I guess, and then that's act. That seems kind of crazy. So, I think we're just gonna play the audience and have the rebuke out. We can rebuke Sokka, honestly. I wouldn't mind just even doing that immediately. And then as far as the Boulder earthbending, we can earthbend the swamp. So when we sack it, we get it back. That's kind of cute. Let's do that. I suppose they might block here. That'd be kind of crazy, but earthbend. They wouldn't dare double block. Oh my god.
No, don't do this.
All right, well, pretty big blowout here. We get to blow out the old 2-for-1, just a classic one. Risky block for our opponent. And we'll just run the audience and then just pass the old Turnski. Is there a Wrath in this set? There is, right? Aang's Wrath doesn't actually Wrath. It just kind of bounces everything. So whenever you're making a double block like that, you got to be really aware of what the bad things that could happen to you. You should make those blocks very gingerly. All right. They play Sun Warriors. This card's really, really good. Not so good on an empty board, but quite potent. And it's a 3/5 convenient number. And, we're just going to play a bunch of stuff, I guess. We can pop up our Turtle Dog, too. and then airbend some more. I'm sorry, earthbend. That makes us a 3. Sure. So 3 for this, 2 for this, 2 for this. That's pretty good. So we'll just activate this before combat. Turn on the duck. Does it quack? Of course it quacks. And they block 1. They don't block any. Okay. Taking 8 there's a lot. And then we're just going to play our Merchant of Many Hats and play our Rebellious Captives. Hope there isn't some insane sweeper here in... yeah, I think the only white sweeper is the Airbenders, so... They're going to play Sokka, Tenacious Tactician. Okay. Menace Prowess. Other allies have Menace Prowess. Cast a non-creature, make an ally token.
We stand together.
We just draw sold out. Oh, God.
No, don't do this. Enough is enough.
I don't think that's that, folks. Turn on the duck. And pretty smooth. Pretty smooth first game there.
Game.
All right, sweet. On the board. Game 1, draft 1, Bronze to Mythic for Avatar. Folks, I want to remind you that we are brought to you by Into the AM, and they are having a phenomenal Black Friday sale. I freaking love these guys. Newest sponsor of mine. They've sent me like 5 or 6 shirts, 2 pairs of jeans, a pair of pants, a hoodie. I wear the hoodie all the time. It's my new hoodie. It's like, if you ever see me wearing a gray hoodie at an event, that's my Into the AM hoodie. The jeans are extremely comfortable, like the best jeans I've ever owned. You see me wearing those at events also. Dress pants are perfect for doing coverage. You'll see me wearing those this weekend in Vegas. The shirts are great. Just phenomenal stuff. Great gifts, great for yourself. Black Friday sales. Check them out. Use the link. Get 10% off Into the AM. Game 2, 2-lander on the play with a horse and a wallop sentries.
Somebody's playing a prank.
Welcome back to Bronze to Mythic. I think I'm gonna mulligan this. I think on the draw it's a snap keep, but I think on the play, I think our deck's pretty good. We're in bronze, just freaking not get screwed up here. So yeah, all right, we're gonna mulligan. Wall top, wallop, whatever. Another 2-lander, but this one has a 2-drop, a 2-drop, and a 2-drop. So we're gonna keep this. Keep this and dump. I think the captives actually. And then we got the dummy to find some lands also, which is good stuff. All right, Goober. Bring it on. Long time sub of the stream, Goober 1501. I've known Goober for a long time. I used to see Goober at the Indianapolis SCG events way back in the day. So we're going to mill a card. We're going to mill over a non-land. It's fine. We're just going to Ostrich and mill some more cards. Man, if we were playing Drench, you know, our deck would be nuts. We have a lot of self-mill, but we got the Rumble. We got the Rebuke. We got the Agents. We're looking pretty nice here. And they're going to play a Trebuchet, s'il vous plaît. Much better than the Mordor Trebuchet. The Fire Nation, much stronger than Mordor.
Now that's firebending.
Confirmed. So we'll run the attack in here and just give them a little chump check and see if they want to make a block or not. See how they're feeling as far as risking the Trebuchet. And that's a good block right there. I think I like that. Could kill it. We're not going to. We're just going to Rumble. Let's get ready to Rumble. That's pretty good. 4 for 4. Great floor. You're trying to evaluate cards. You're always looking at the floor of the card if possible. Like if things go totally wrong, you know, what do I end up with? In this case, it's just a 4 for 4, which is totally fine. So they play Suki Kyoshi Warrior, which is like a worse ATLA, but still very good. We're going to kill that. So we're going to play a land. Should I kill that pre-combat, I think. Not look for a block. So just kill this here.
Get off my plane.
Then we're going to attack. We're going to cast another horse. Just going to bend one of the lands 30 tapped. And come on in.
Did she just earthbend?
And yeah, totally fine. Cool. All right. Play the horse. Of course. Mill over 3 spells. Don't love that. Just say go. It's a 4-2 though. Other 4 power creature is pretty cool here. So Could have ostrich first, that's true. I was assuming we would hit a land. Clearly I shouldn't have done that. So,
Whoops, whoopsie.
my bad. I guess it's a May, you don't have to take the land either, so that's fair. Usually these cards, they only give you the thing when you don't get it. It's on May, so they're just gonna precision and kill my boulder. Sure, totally fine. So, mill over a card. It's not a thing. We got our agents here. So, whenever this enters Earthbend 1, Earthbend 1. Whenever it attacks, they lose X life, and you gain X life for counters. Which is really, really good. So, we're just gonna jam with everything that can jam. You can call it a can jam. Any can jam fans? No. And then we're just gonna spread the love here. Let's awaken these lands. You and you. Wake them up. I am the Earthbender. And now they can't kill this. They're taking a ton of damage. I'm a big can jam fan. It's a good party drinking game. Can you deal with the agents is the question. Damn, you got graphics? Yeah. Yeah, you're damn straight I do, alright? We don't mess around here, okay?
On the machine!
They bring back a tapped. Man, everybody brings it back tapped? What a stinky card.
Still a piece of garbage.
Ah. Alright, so we get on land, sure. Alright, well. Oh, you control or landing controls, but in the graveyard of the battlefield, put a plus one counter each on our creature control. Sure, so play this. Send it, folks. Pow! Pow, 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 pow.
After it was all over, he took him in the house and served his pancake.
Unanswered agents looking pretty good. Yeah, that card bringing things back tap looks pretty shitty, but let's roll, folks. 2-0. I am the Avatar.
Need allies. Powerful allies.
Keep. Hand's great. Just simple green black deck, you know, just some dudes, a couple of removal spells. Tried to do a synergy thing, didn't really get there. Here's a Momo Playful Pet. This is the uncommon version, not the really insane rare version. And audience doesn't really allow us to cast anything faster. Let's draw a 4-drop. I think we still let's play the audience. Alright, say go. Yeah, could have not kicked the Raise Dead and just cast it. Very, very true. Oh, that card's really good. Uh-oh.
They are good and reliable allies.
Hey, it's our card. For each creature card in the graveyard. So a little bit of work there. Time mana resub, thanks so much. Alright, we're gonna just attack, I think. And then play the horse. Trading audience for Momo is, I think, fine. Maybe not. Probably should have counter on the Voyager. I'm not gonna block, so I have a bad attack, but you know, maybe a little sketchy, never punished. Here's the horse. Mill some cards. We got over some stuff. Do you want the land? Hey, we do. We have 6 drop in our hand. A 4/2 is a lot better than a 3/1 on this board with the 1/1 flyer, but could have also had the 4 power for the audience as well, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should just not take him a land. It's hard to pass up on value, you know. I'm just a value nut, but we got no creatures in the bin. Avatar Destiny plus +1 for each creature in your graveyard, so there are currently none. Trading the horse for the Momo is still not great, but I think it's just fine, honestly. Just put a creature in our graveyard. Yeah, sure. And then we will play the dummy and say go. And so sure, say 3/4 flying, not vigilance. Play the dummy and say go. Start. We get get our mill on here. We got 1 creature in the graveyard now. Like to get at least few. 1 creature milled this way. Avatar Destiny, our first pick. They are green and white. Green, white allies.
They are good people and reliable allies.
Attack for 3, no problem. This card's pretty nice. 6/6 Death Touch swamp with a food. They do nothing? Alright. Kind of sketchy. We untap. We draw another land. It's a tilt. So, I don't know if it's set that well. I mean, The only fast creature I can think of is the 1/1 ally that makes a 1/1, which would draw a card off this and be really bad for us. But at the same time, I think they would have main phased it, just to, like, try and draw another creature or whatever. So I think we're just not going to attack with the... Oh, shit, sorry. We're up anyway, so we're just going to play this big guy. This was summoning sick. Last turn. All right, so if they cast Collect Company, we'll take it. Just take it as is. Gonna say go. They have the mythic rare Appa Steadfast Guardian.
Hop, hop.
Yip, yip.
It's totally fine. All right. They're in the tank. What's it gonna be?
Anyone home?
That's rough, buddy.
Come on, opponent. Kind of on the horse, tap for 2, play dummies better than tap for 2. Yeah, you're not wrong. I said I made a mistake, yeah. Probably would have been better, but it's okay. Also drawing more lands, you know, after keeping the land on our hand looks pretty bad too, but hey, I ain't perfect. I'm just me. Attack for 3 and don't do anything. Play North Pole Gates, sure. 12 to 20. And now you got a food. You're good, Crimson. Happy to have, my friend. Lance. Lance. Turtle Duck. All right, so we're going to Slam Jam because we want creatures to die, if possible. I got a bad feeling about this Crawler. You know, just, something's going to happen, but the audience and the Crawler are coming in. Wish it was a clue and not a food, you know?
A clue is a clue, no matter how small.
Flan Man Boss Mode says, dude, first time watching on Twitch, watching you for years. Help me hit Mythic for the first time. Aww. That's awesome, my friend. Happy to have you. You got a Razor Rings my audience. That's great. Kill spell on a mediocre creature is fantastic for us. We have our Avatar Destiny. Now we have 2 creatures in the graveyard, which is not a great hit for this, but then we're going to play land, Turtle Duck. I guess just say go. We're not going to put the Avatar Destiny on a Turtle Duck, I don't think. Whenever it dies, mill cards equal to its power. Yeah. We can, like, mill the dummy. Duck does gain trample. Let's mill the dummy. Let's see. We might just put it on there. Another land? Jeez, man. That is so many lands. Eh, whatever. Just freaking do it. Let's pop that bad boy on there and see what happens. So we got +2/+2. And then it'll mill for power. So ideally we get to untap. If they were to untap and kill us, the worst case would be if they airbended this. Then we just lose our avatar thing and get nothing. So airbending certainly puts a wrench on things. Airbending is the white mechanic, which when you airbend a permanent, it gets exiled, and its owner can play it for 2 mana at normal timing speed. And really good against earthbended lands, against tokens. Airbend your own stuff. Guy just freaking said that!
That one's an airbender.
Knew the risks, took them anyway. The Jim Davis story. All right, so we are going to play a land, attack for 6, play Long Fang. Remember another creature you control, and controls put another from the battlefield. Yeah, so, all right. I mean, whatever, I guess. Attack for 6. Why'd you have to say, why do you always have to talk? Why do you always have to look? Secretariat. Is there a cancel in this set? Turtle Duck. I mean, we're winning the race right now. We got a food, some big idiots in play. Tough. Tough.
That's rough, buddy.
And 3 cards in hand. A lot of mana on both sides. I mean, we are pretty low on lands at this point. Crawler's getting in. Yeah, I thought the Crawler was done for the turn we played it, but pretty cool. Pretty cool for us. Here. Rocky Rebuke. They're going to rebuke my Longfang Grand Secretary and the creature he controls. So it's just dead. Alright, that's kind of fine. Wasn't doing a ton for us. These are 2 threatening creatures here. And just flyers just getting in, sure. Well, we got food. We got ducks. We got ridiculously large spider beasts, which are freaking horrifying. They play Shared Roots. Not so good at this stage of the game. I had Shared Roots as my trap card of green in my set review. I think Rampant Growth is not what it used to be. All you boomers out there.
Pointless nostalgia.
Milled over a heater. Come on, Turtle Duck. Let's do this. Spell. Dude, are you kidding me?
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
All right. Well, what can we do with sending the boys, right? Attacking for 10, they're at 11. They got 1 card left. Both players flooding pretty bad. I guess we get this thing, right? You can just sack this at some point. I'm gonna do this. So they block, we quack. They got a trick, probably, but allies at last.
We stand together as allies.
All right, so the good news is that we're still putting them dead on board to crawler next turn, even if they play a creature and gain a life. We're gonna sack this end step. We're gonna mill card. We're at reasonable life total. We're winning the race. Do we stop milling because there's 14 non-lands in the deck? I don't think so. Like, we have at least 1. Oh my god, that's brutal. That was insane. What a sick draw, right? Like, best possible draw in the deck. Presents lethal. I have a chump block. That's insane. All right, that sucks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just keep milling. Doesn't like change anything, you know. Like, unless we're gonna need every card in our deck, which we're not going to. So they're not gonna attack. That seems crazy to me. All right, so we're gonna mill and then draw. It gives us information. We have that 2-drop we can recur. Mill over another banger, of course. All right, we take 4. We draw a card. We just need to draw something reasonable. That's a bingo.
Bingo!
All right. Untap. We draw. Sure, it's fine. We have this thing. So now we just. I mean, we're gonna be dead to removal, but we're just gonna attack. They have to chump block. I guess we're not dead. Yeah, we're dead to removal. Oh, no, we're not actually, because they block with this or this. So we attack. They have to block. We kill the flyer. I'm going to kill it on our turn. So this might look a little weird, folks, right? So this is like a really important thing to internalize. This is like the bell curve, right? Where new Magic player plays instants at sorcery speed. Player who's average at Magic plays instants at instant speed. Player who's really good at Magic plays sorceries at sorcery speed. Because you got to be aware, you shouldn't always play instant just to play them at instant speed. You need to have a reason to do it and a reason to not do it, right? So we are going to kill this now, because what if they draw a counterspell or whatever? We are definitely killing it no matter what. There's no option to be had here. So you just kill it on your turn. If you ever say go here and they draw a protection spell and you lose, you can not complain they top deck that all. So instant sorcery speed, sorcery. You know what I'm saying. You get it. You understand. Does not make a clue. Making a clue with this card is like basically impossible, but has to have been dealt damage this turn. I don't know when you're ever killing a thing that's been dealt damage. When this enters Earthbend 2, that's sick. So they get a creature and they get to gain 2 life. And it's an ally too?
You'll need your friends to help you defeat the violation.
What if they top deck a better creature? We have to kill this or we die. We are dead on board. So they Earthbend. They chose a tapped creature for some reason. Probably a little mistake there. They shoot 2 spells too. Dude, what is going on? All right. They ran double spells. They draw the Snowballer, which taps down my guy. And They couldn't lethal because they couldn't attack with this thing. So we're gonna mill. It's another banger, of course. You draw symmetries. All right. Well, I mean, we are probably dead, but a little unlucky on the mills. It's still right to mill because we have the this guy, the Merchant of Many Hats. So a little unlucky on the mills, and they ran double runners, and it's probably gonna be the end of us. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're dead. So yeah, I mean, kind of a bummer, honestly. I think we were pretty ahead this game, but
a brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
Is what it is, you know. Still right to mill there for sure, 100%. And I'm gonna get YouTube comments saying it wasn't right. You're wrong. We've been watching the off season of Bronze to Mythic. We've had quite the run in our last bundle of drafts in both Cube and everything else. Quite the cold streak. If you want to do it, I get a little laughing on if you missed those, but we'll keep this. Pretty amusing, but we're good now. Everything's good. Here's a raucous audience. We can run the horse into double tap play. I don't want lands, but play the audience and say go. Yes, citizen. They gonna kill it? Viable Lightning Strike? Did I have more land than spells at the time, or is it always right to mill? Because I had a card in my deck that specifically, if it goes to my graveyard, I get it for free. It's always right to mill. Yes, we got unlucky, whatever. We could have easily milled a land and drew a spell, and milled a land and drew a spell. It's just a random card off the top of your deck. You know, like it's, imagine the card you milled is just on the bottom of our deck. It doesn't really change that much. So it's obviously annoying and frustrating, but whatever. So play a land, and we're gonna cast the horse. Just see if we can't find a land here. And mill over. There's some lands. I'll take the swamp and pass. There's currently one creature in the bin for our Avatar Destiny. Ooh.
I am the greatest earthbender in the world. Don't you two dumbers ever forget it.
First, Metal Bender, an end step Earthbend 2. This card's pretty good. It's a Brawn. Thanks to resub. Alright, so we can kill this. We have our Rocky Rebuke. That's what we're going to do, yeah. So we'll attack first. Offer the trade. If they want to take that, they probably won't. Alright, so we'll just say, get out of here.
Get off my plane.
Again, it's Sorcerer Speed. We're going to kill it no matter what, so it's fine. Play the dummy and just say go. Dummy blocks this, mills more cards for this, finds me some more lands. Little pumpkin. Happy Halloween! Whoa, that's a card. Earth Kingdom Soldier. Vigilance, add some counters, pretty good card. And we draw another dummy. So this can't block anymore. We're just gonna activate it, see if we can't draw some. Oh, we milled over another hater. So we got 2 creatures in the bin for Avatar Destiny. I mean, we can just make some blocks, whatever. Like, just play some stuff and say go. Make some blocks and then line up our Avatar Destiny, maybe. This is a pretty good card. 4/5 Vigilance, add to counter something. Wolf resub, thanks so much. Kyoshi Village. 3 cards in hand. Every turn you Earthbend. It's pretty good. Coming in 4/5. I feel inclined to block. They have a trick I don't really care. If this is an expendable creature and a shitter, kind of want things in the graveyard anyway for my Avatar Destiny, so let it ride. Great. Good trade for us. We put 2 in the bin for this thing. This can recur. Missed on land again. We're just trying to find a land here. Sparring Dummy, not a land. Sparring Dummy, no, as a land. All right, cool. Thank you. Like that. Land 5, just play some stuff. The old Ruffians and the Rebellious Captives. They just did nothing with 4 mana. So one of the things to note about Earthbending is, it is templated in a way where you don't lose the land if it dies, you just get it back. But you still lose the land when you Earthbend, right? You are down 1 land if you intend on using that to its act and block with. So be cognizant of that. Yes. The text on Sparring Dummy is mill the best creature in your deck. That's exactly what it is, yes.
Somebody's playing a prank on
Totally
me.
correct.
Keep the change.
They play another land, so they have 7 mana available? And we don't have double black. It sucks. I mean, captives here, we can just exhaust this and earthbend, which is kind of cool. Yeah, sure, I guess. Just attack. We're not really scared of much here. If they want to kill our stuff, it's totally fine. It's not. That is true. It is not a sparring brainiac.
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
All right. And again, we want stuff to die for Avatar Destiny, so they're playing white though. If this gets airbended again, I might lose it. So
I guess you never fought an airbender before.
all right. Well, yeah, we are going to commit. Target a land I control. So 2 counters on this and Earthbend 2. If they kill it response, I don't really care. They're gonna kill it. Sure, that's totally fine. So they kill this. We still Earthbend, which is cool. Still a little value. And yeah, just get it for 3. Mill some cards. We can put Avatar Destiny on the forest if we have to. Currently have, now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I got 6 cards in the graveyard. Now we're doing it. McIntyre says, my brain tells me it doesn't matter, but games like this make my heart hate mill decks. I think that you can tell who's a good Magic player and who's a good mind for the game if there's someone who does not get tilted by their mills. It's a real easy way. I know it's easy to get tilted by it. I get it. I understand. But a person who's able to disconnect the emotional response of, getting a little unlucky from the correct game action is a player who will be very, very good at Magic. So, land, thank you. A swamp, but... And creature, sure. They again say go with a bajillion mana up. We are not going to cast Avatar into that situation. We can't even cast the freaking crawler either. So, I mean, I might as well mill for a swamp, right? We did it! We got a swamp! Just attack with our ruffians. Gotta trust the process, folks. You gotta trust the process. So imagine you're like a professional sports player doing a post-game interview, all right? You gotta trust the process. You gotta trust it. Got a great group of guys in there, and really believe in them. Here's Canyon Crawler making food. Just gonna say go. They really haven't done actual anything this game. Like, because they were Blaze captives, sure. Sure, they can do this now. It doesn't make much sense. So we're gonna dummy it up, get dummy thick. So I got a bunch of mana up, so I'm not super inclined to want to do this Avatar Destiny thing. All right. We're also getting a little light on library here too. So, yeah, I mean, I think this card seems kind of powerful, but not very supported. I'm not thrilled about just casting it into all of its open mana, but it's also going to mill a lot of cards when it dies. Whatever, man. I'm just going to do it. 14 cards. This is now a 10, so I'm going to mill 10 when this dies. That's a little scary, actually. Like, do I want to cast this thing? I don't even know. We're going to attack. We might have milled too greedily and too deep.
I'm stupid. You're smart.
This is a 4/4 and a 5/5 effectively. Warrior reset. Thanks so much. Oh, you can't airbend lands? Yeah, you can. What do you mean? If it's a creature? If it just says airbend target creature? Pretty sure you can. They block the 10/10. No trample. It's a big forest. A big mean forest. Okay. We got a 5. So the land comes back. If I play the horse, we go down to 11 cards. So it doesn't put us dead to them killing this. It does add a 4-power creature to the board. I will fly close to the sun. Man, we really milled over. This is the literal best cards in our deck every turn. All right, Seiko. I think that the big problem with this is just not having a recursive creature. Some sort of like Gravedigger or like, Eternal Witness kind of card would be huge. Here is Bitter Work. So they can Earthbend this to a 6/6 if they want to. Okay. I think we're still good here. Now I got 12/12. Oh, actually, because they build more creatures, now it is lethal if they kill this. So if this forest dies, we empty our library. But if we have lethal, it doesn't really matter. So all or nothing, folks. That's how we do it.
Yep.
Came to game.
Yep.
Did you come to game too?
Yep.
I hope so. I'm an Earthbender. Bitter Work. Targeting a different land, sure. No mills here. Dummy does seem kind of bad. Like, there isn't really anything to do with it. Like, if there was a graveyard synergy, sure, but we went pretty hard on graveyard synergies and did not find any, so. Alright, well, we are going to attack. They must block the 12. They must block the 4. 2 left here. This can block this. This chumps this. It's all fine. It's all good, y'all. Tiger Woods, y'all. Yeah, I guess if it's getting lessons, sure, it's fine. Like, say it gains 4 to 6 life over the course of the game. It helps turn on your lesson cards. A lot of lesson cards care about graveyards, so. Alright, I mean, we kill some stuff. You go 1. Land comes back. Land comes back. This land goes up. We're going to return this. We're going to play it. So, if they find a way to destroy this creature, we lose. Ho Hamadillo, Tiger Dillo. They're going to attack and draw a card. Sure. I'm just going to block with a sparring dummy. Woo!
Game. Blouses.
Keeping it, playing it close to the vest, but Slinky boy.
Do a barrel roll.
My son got to see his first Slinky ever yesterday. It's in a waiting room. USV was very impressed. Hand's good, keep. This time we have the agents in our hands, so we can't mill it. It's nice. Foggy Bottom Swamp. Alright, I mean, let's get our captives going. We got Ostrich into, and if we put counters on these, it makes the agents better too, so. And they just say go. Alrighty then. Alright, so we're gonna attack. And if we're scared of a removal spell, I'd rather just play the Ruffians, I think. So whenever your opponent, this is, you're always looking to pick up whatever your opponent's putting down, right? And everything your opponent does in a game tells you a little something. So, they didn't have one. Oh my god. So, something was going on there. It just feels like a removal spell, honestly. Like a regular, they end up kill a creature untap to their thing. They had Ruinous Waterbending, which is like, they did 2 for 1, not the end of the world. We get to Earthbend also, which is kind of cool. Let's target the forest. And we have both agents. That's nice. All right, let's attack for 2. We're probably just making a counter here. Yeah, there you go. Lay our beats, get our agents going. They say go again? Alright. I think we just jam, play a horse. Any flash creatures? Nope. Sure, totally fine. So, that's great, honestly. So, play another guy. Mill some more cards. And again, we're going to decline. Just take the counter. And then we got back-to-back agents and 6 power in play. Just pacing our time. I want to ride my Choco boat all day.
Do a barrel roll.
First time flyer. That card's pretty good. Alright, just casting agents. Their counter spells in this set. We're gonna find out. Oh my god.
That's rough, buddy.
Don't love that. Alright. I mean, they're almost out of cards though, so it's like kind of fine. But we could play around Quench again next turn, so.
When did you learn how to do that?
Getting quenched in 2025. I am the Earthbender.
I'm the most powerful earthbender you'll ever see.
Not that powerful. Alright, well that's good. They milled over an insane rare in Azula. And milled us a bunch of rares too, actually, so. Alright, well, listen. We've a little blue-black control here. They've dealt with all of our stuff. But we're just doing our thing, right? What can we do? Mill 3 cards. They make a token. This is a shadow creature for all you boomers out there. Anyone? Lives in the shadow realm. Can't attack or block non-shadow creatures. Invasion Submersible. Return a non-land permanent. Play Bounty Hunter. Sure. Alright. Surprise! How you doing, dude? Y'all ready for bed? Everyone say hi to Cassian. Alright, so they have a 2/2 Bounty Hunter, sack a creature, make a clue. Creatures. Just like attack, I guess. Oh, they can make this, they can crew this thing, right? This is effectively a 3/3. I guess we could just. And they would sacrifice it. It's kind of tough. Let me just say go. Dada! Hi, Cassian. How are you? Everyone say hi to Cassian. Cassian's going to bed now. Cassian, are you an avatar? Do you want to make fire? Watch. Fire. Want to make some water? Whoosh. Want to make some rocks? Earthbend? And make some air. Whoosh. Pretty cool, huh? Make a Spider-Man. Make a Spider-Man. Make a Spider-Man. Do it, Cassie. Make Spider-Man.
No.
No.
We're...
He was in it yesterday. Here comes Submersible.
I don't want to see.
He found it. He found it. There it is. Right? Everyone misses Spider-Man, right? Everyone? Alright, so yeah, 3/3 and a 1/1.
You're being your last match.
How about water?
How about water?
How about water? Here, I had a block here, dude. Alright, dude. One more water, and you gotta go to bed, okay? Whoosh. Alright. Alright, dude. Good night, mister.
Good night. Say good night, chat.
So if I were to sold out this, they would just sack it and make a clue. So this is fine. Let's make it a not so great trade, but it's fine. Alright, so we crack the he's a bedtime bender. Sack the swamp. We draw a land. He's going on an airplane. Alright, and they have the realm still. We're winning the race here. We attack. Dude, are you kidding me?
Don't worry. Don't worry.
I guess you have this, but
I'm not
sure.
gonna do what everyone thinks.
I really wanted to play Rumble there, I'm not gonna lie. And they get to sack it and make a clue too. Jeez. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Opponent's deck looks pretty good. Just like blue-black control. Alright, so they make another token. This is insane too. The Hunter. This land's like pretty busted. We'll just say go. It's 18-8. Like, this land's like pretty wild. And like a control deck, it's like perfect. Let's go stack on your turn. Okay. Well, I didn't read the card. Why do I have that restriction? It's so weird. All right, 1 card in end. 8 to 14. I'm just gonna sack a spirit, get a clue, say go. We draw a horse, of course. All right, stack. We have 6. Okay, boulder. If you smell.
Somebody stop the damn man! Enough's enough!
You found a clue?
They haiku me again, I might lose it. Okay. Alright, so boulder's in. Ostrich is in. That's a pretty good board. Remember, these tokens cannot block. So we've got 2 big attackers. I'm going to make... This. We actually have 3 4-power attackers. They will abandon all attachment and draw. Yeah, obviously they could block this card to be completely busted, but even like just like a swamp that's a wing condition is pretty cool. All right, let's snowball down the boulder. We still have decent plays here. There looks nice. My impression is that they are a very good player who is just like, you know, didn't skip Spider-Man isn't bronze or whatever, because their deck seems really nice. Like they're just so far ahead on cards. I don't really have great attacks either. Jeez. I got this guy. I mean, I think trading the 4/2 off is like, we are in the, you know, these spirits are not blockable. It's 2 this turn, 3 next turn, maybe 4 turn after. So yeah, this is tough. I mean, that was stupid because I have the boulder in play. Yeah, that was dumb. I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, whoops.
I was like looking for a reason to trade or not trade. I didn't see one, and then I just saw it after I did that. So that was very bad. That was a bad play. That's okay though. So go. Not sure if we can get to the freaking fortune teller though.
Send word to all our allies.
Lessons is blue-red, blue-green, and that's it. And they draw a rare here in Boiling Rock Rider. Tap it on top ally, exile card from graveyard, number attacks to make cast an ally spell.
We can't fight firebenders with fun.
I think we might be dead here, folks. Boulder number 2? No! Alright. We're pretty dead. This is a lethal attack, but I've had first boulder, yes. Man, it'd be sweet if they double block the boulder. It's like non-zero. Nothing like a million Legends in a Universes Beyond set, you know? Double block boulder. Double block boulder. Double block boulder. Kill the boulder. Alright, I guess we are untapping our boulder.
Waka waka.
Not ideal. End step, make a token. Yeah, looks like a really solid blue-black control deck. I mean, they're at 3, so they're gonna make a token, sack it, and drop a clue. That's cool. All right, that's a good sign for us. The first tax, you may cast an ally spell from one of the creatures you own. Exile this creature. So draw a card. They have 5 lethal damage or 5 damage coming in unblocked. We're at 6. Really feeling the bad block earlier. Bad attack.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All right. I mean, pretty good rips. I think we were behind there anyway, but sure, that's fine. All right, we're good. We're gonna run it back. We're gonna run it right through here. We got our duck. Does it quack? Of course it quacks. 1 drop, 2 drop, kill spell, 6 drop. Perfect. Hand's great. Love it. Fantastic. We're good. Everything's good. We're happy. We're happy. We're happy.
I'm in control here.
They fire up the arena. Scry 1. Alright, folks, first over there at the follow button, watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content. As always, DuckTales, woo! Alright. They say go. I mean, we're just gonna fire in the old captives and just keep on keeping on. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Ducks. Alright, we're just going to attack for 2. They ain't doing much over here. They're the world's fearsome fighting machine. Alright. Turtle ducks. So every creature in the world of Avatar is like a dual creature like this. Alright, they play Suki, Kyoshi Warrior. Downfall says mana value, creature 3 or greater. We don't draw a land. Let's look for a land right now. That's step number 1, find a land. Did not find a land, just a premium removal spell. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Just get out of here.
Get off my plane.
That's fine. That's fine. We're good. Everything but the King's Bear. So, like, in the world of Avatar, I assume the world of Avatar isn't Earth or whatever. So, like, if every animal is a dual type, then they're not actually dual types. They just are what they are, right? Like a turtle duck is not a turtle and a duck. It's just a turtle duck, right? And if it's not Earth, why do they have earth bending?
Here's your chance, Earthbenders.
All right, so we are going to dummy. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Know what I'm saying? All right, so 3 tokens, whatever. Unfortunately, not much to do here. We just, like, don't really have a reasonable play. Our attacks aren't great. Pumping the duck is not great. I'm just going to hold up sold out. Let's say go. Okay. So, like, if someone in the Avatar universe saw a duck, they would just freak the hell out, right? Like, they would just be like, what is happening right now? What's going on?
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
I'm going to watch the show. Don't worry, folks, all right? I've been told it's very good. Again, me and Nicole are finishing up Lower Decks. We're going to watch it next. So, who de-shelled this turtle duck? You know, what is going on here? Path to Redemption. This is a pacifism. Spend 5 mana and exile it. So, that is a... We see this, you know, very often in the early stages, using a, you know, kind of a premium rule spell on a. It's not premium. This card's a little sketchy actually in an earthbending, in an airbending format, but on like, you know, what is a 2-drop? It's not even that good. We're gonna attack. All right, so we're gonna just spend the mana here and try and kill one of these. If they kill it, response or whatever, I don't really care. All right, so 1 ally down. This duck is eating good in the neighborhood. We draw a horse. Of course. So we just, I guess we have things to do, sure. Whatever. It's horse. Fire up the horse. And we want land 6. Just gonna say go. You know? Just say go. We've got Rocky Rebuke up. Swift Savior.
Hey, at least you unlocked your airbending.
Okay. So they're going to airbend the dummy, which is like, whatever, I guess. I guess we're concerned with them waterbending this into like a huge creature, so we're just going to kill it. So, sure. That's fine. Sorry, Aang. Sorry, dude. I killed Aang. I know. I'm the bad guy. I'm the Fire Nation.
We can't fight firebenders with fun.
So, dummy, land 6. We get it. So they sack the food. So this thing sacks the food. You get an extra. You get a land for the food, and then the cabbage merchant goes away. It's got to go somewhere else. Cute card. Not all that great when you use that in that manner, I feel like. There's some cool things you can do. They're going to attack with one single token. We getting had here? Bring it on. Nope, just nothing. Just balancing their range, folks. Balancing their range. All right, so we've currently got 2 creatures in the bin for Avatar Destiny. I think I'm totally fine just playing our big idiot. If I find trading the horse for the ally, not really. I mean, they have the chump blocker for this. Maybe I am. Makes this thing bigger too. Yeah, sure. Whatever. We're coming in. They got 2 cards left. Sure. Swamp. All right. Make a food, play a crawler, say go. Very creepy. They play land number 8. And they play Boomy, King of 3 Trials, with 0 lesson cards in the graveyard. Not so good. So now we could Avatar Destiny onto the Turtle Duck, which is pretty sweet, actually, because it'll have trample later. We have what? 1, 2. It'll be a 3/7. That's actually not good enough. Yeah, I'll just jam some stuff, I guess. Play Long Fang. Just gonna jam. Big 6/6 coming in. Opponent isn't really doing anything, so oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Here it comes. Boomy blocks the 6/6 with Death Touch. And you might see this card and see the Death Touch and be like, why do you want Death Touch on a 6/6? It's actually really good on a 6/6 because usually you need to double block it or use a trick to kill it. And Death Touch ruins both of those. So they have a pillar launch. They're just going to trade 2 for 1 here, which is not great. You know, always be aware of like the exchanges you're making. That's an exchange you can make if you're desperate. At 19 life, they're not desperate. You know, so totally fine. And then we're going to put a counter on the Turtle Duck and just kind of play our stuff. Another dude in the bin for Avatar Destiny, which is super cool. 2 for 1, got a counter. They're going to exile my captives. Bye-bye, captives. Now we're going to go for it. Does it quack? Of course it quacks. 5 out of 9. I would trade this or both of these, whatever. You want it, you got it. All right, they go 10. Just saying go. Looking pretty good here. Our Avatar Destiny is not really done that much yet. They play Jet Freedom Fighter. EDB damage on the number of units you control. And dies put counters and a dummy of their own. Sure. So we got a 6/10 now. Alrighty then. We got a 4/4, 6/10. This is 6 to activate. You can also give this trample and 4 power, so it attacks for 10. Which is kind of sweet. Let me just dummy first to see if we get a creature. Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we just do the thing. Uh-oh.
Good lord. Gigantism.
This exiles a creature. If this killed a creature, I can kill my own creature and then get him for 11. But unfortunately, it exiles. No worries. They go to 1. And where should I say go? So, 6/10 duck. Does it quack? Of course it quacks. Whoa! They play an island. What is going on?
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
Sure. Okay, we'll take it. I'll kill their creature. Oh yeah, right, sure.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Whatever. You're right. I'm getting all fancy if I kill my own creature to make it bigger, but you're right. I could have just killed their creature. Whatever. Scoreboard. All right. So, yeah, this hand's fine. 2 drop, 3 drop. We got some stuff. We're doing things. Play an audience. This is all fine. So, you control, any control of the graveyard, so I can play this in attack. That's fine. I'd have their block anyway, but the Grand Secretariat. They play Earth Rumble Rasslers. This is a 3/4 reach. Sure. Not a rush. This card's kind of nice. Just a little Death Toucher, you know? So, not quite landfall, but like sort of. This card's a lot of words for a freaking 4/4 for 4, you know, which is not super exciting these days. Let me just say go again with Collecting Company up. How do they always have Collecting Company? I don't understand. All right, so you play a land. I mean, I guess we're just cashing the agents, right? Like, I'm not gonna not play stuff. All right. Counter up, say go. Next sure we can counters on this and Earthbend a land and attack with this and deal much damage. What do you got, friend? What's going on here? Shared roots. Sure.
This lesson is for warriors only.
Okay. I mean, attack is not great. They would just double block it and kill it. So let me just play the crawler and say go, honestly. Like, they also got a plane. It's not like they're missing colors either. I don't think this card's very good if you're just 2 colors. If you're not like multicolor or playing lessons, I don't think Grammar Growth is very good. But I'm gonna play an idiot, so go. Just a big boy. The old rummy dummy. I guess that the wall top guy could have gotten in instead of Death Touch, but they got a lot of mana up, folks. Whenever your opponent has a bunch of mana up and limited, it's sort of like, just take a second. You know, don't be too hasty, Mr. Boggins. You know, you can't always be sure what is exactly, but something is up. This game has been kind of weird, you know? That being said, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they have like an exile attacker or something like that, but we're probably going to get in regardless. We're going to attack with the Crawler, the Sentries, and the Captives. And we're going to see what happens. Let's see what the deal is. None of these cards are particularly important. They play Origin of Metal Bending. Put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control, and it gains indestructible until end of turn. Womp womp. Fine. Totally fine. Trade 1 for 1. We lose a creature, we lose a creature. Not a big deal. And they have allies at last. This is a little risky, right? Because if I had a removal spell for this audience, this would not work. But it does work, so it's fine. So, questions answered. Not the end of the world. And now I can dole some counters out and get my agents going really good. So let's buff the agents itself. And then we're going to see another thing die. And then we get another buff. So the Sentries dies. They're going to block the Captives. Are they not realizing that I have all this mana up? So, activate the Captives. They're going to Origin of Metal Bending again. This time it does not kill my creature, it just saves theirs. Not a great exchange. And now we're going to put one here. So now we have 6 counters on creatures. This thing attacks and drains for 6. So they had 3 tricks there. Sure. And they play Flopsy, Boomy's Buddy. which gives all their things, but to counter all their creatures. So they have a 4/3, a 5/6, and a 5/5. That stymies all my attacks, sure. So I guess we're just gonna sit here and just keep playing. So there's the horse. We don't really need a land from the counter, I think. We'll play this. Just play dummy and say go. So this thing now attacks and it drains for 7 on the attack. They play another kind of idiot. Yeah, this card's really good. There's like 2 really good uncommon 6 mana like pump your team win the game cards in a set. But the green commons didn't look great for my set review if I recall correctly, but and step, don't forget your earthbending guys are also still lands. We draw some ruffians. Alright, I mean 3/6. With 1 more mana we can cast all of this, so we'll just tap this, look for a land. It's a really good rule spell, unfortunately. Oh, we can't even double block? I mean, we're at 23. We just sent back for a bunch of damage, so. Yeah, I'm just going to play this Ruffians and say go. Nezral resub, thanks so much. Yeah, just say go. I mean, like. Just don't really have great attacks, but we're definitely ahead on board. They play the Blind Bandit.
Here's your chance, Earthbenders!
Sure. Why do they keep choosing tapped lands? I don't understand. Like, folks, be careful with your earthbending, all right? Earthbending is a gift. Here's Badger Mole, Earthbend, extra tapping anyways, it doesn't matter, so. Earthbend again, sure. All right, well, now they have a lot more stuff in play. They choose a tap land again. I mean, whatever, sure. Yeah, this is getting a little rough here. They're 18. Buy back the merchant. If we Leroy, what happens? When you're in a board state like this, don't be afraid to ask yourself that question. So they take 7. They go immediately. They go to 11, and they block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They take 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Not enough. Not even close enough, really, honestly. So, and then I don't think we're milling anymore because we already have our graveyard card. I don't really need more lands either. So, all right. I mean. Again, we can't block. I want to mouse over Floopsy while to remind them what's happening. We can't block their things across. Oh, come on, man. Our opponents have had it out for us lately. They have had it out for us.
That's rough, buddy.
Well, that's that, I suppose. Really good Mythic here. Just a sick removal spell, but it's also an insane creature. So. What did they choose? Did they not choose? Oh, you just can decline, okay. Right, it's not like Council Judgment, we have to choose the same thing. So they just didn't choose anything. And now they're going to compound their mistake by attacking for 6. Okay. Can only single block this because of the Floopsy. All right. Sure. We're probably still going to lose. I got to block this. I scrambled them. I should block this guy, though. All right, I guess. That wasn't bad. That was certainly not bad because they only have... If I kill the Floopsy, then they only have 4 or less toughness, opening up a bunch of good attacks for me. I kind of want a whole bunch of shit to die, so this guy goes off too. Yeah, so horse agents and the captives can all attack. Okay. could have waited till sure. Like I just don't think they haven't been very aggressive with their floopy, so I doubt they would make some sick attack with it. So this seems better. So they're at 18. Attack. We're gonna lose the agents, but we're gonna drain for 7, which is pretty insane. We're also like on the clock here with this thing, because we, this thing will eventually go off and make a big flyer and do some stuff. So, yeah. I mean, these are our only viable attacks. Also, I want to just like throw things away from my Secretariat. I don't think I do. So. Drain for 7. They trade 3 things off, and I get to grow a lot of stuff. Okay. This is pretty good trades. So we kill the 4/4. So I kill some good stuff. Trigger my Secretariat 3 times. Pump here. Probably just this guy 3 times, right? They get their land back. Gonna play the land in case they make us draw 3. And we'll just say go. Alright, you may have us draw 3. Oh, more agents too. Love it. Okay. I love drawing cards. Let's go. Here's captive, sure. Hard to say if it's right or wrong. Like, in theory, if they just think their average card quality is higher than ours, or if they think they're ahead. Sorry. If they think their average card quality is higher than ours, or they think that they're behind, you should draw the cards. Otherwise, you shouldn't. Alright, so... It's gonna pass. Nope. More Vinemen. I think this card's pretty bad. They also could be... Never mind. Alright. Cycle of Renewal. Isn't really a reason to cast that Sorcerer's Bee, but sure. King says, hey Jim, want to say a video you put out a while back. I'm going to build my first Arena Standard Best of 3 deck. Today I had Mythic for the first time. Your content's been great, and I appreciate all that you do. Congrats, my friend. That's awesome. Good stuff. Alright, so we are just going to play all of our cards and hope this guy lives. She probably will, hopefully. And they'll be very dead if it does, so... Play Sentries. Play Sparring Dummy. The dummy's a bit... Oh, I'm so fucking stupid.
I look like a jackass.
I just miscounted my lands. Just because they're up here and up there. Alright, well, wait a turn. Whatever, it's cool. We'll just say go. Yeah, just miscounted. I got lands here, I got lands there, I got lands everywhere. Not ideal, but... Here's Avatar Yangshen.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
It's fine. It's good. Alright, so... May... Bend up. Say go. We're still in good shape, I think, so untap. We draw a horse, of course. We have 14 cards in library. It's fine. Yeah, I mean they could have held the thing. All right, let's see the counter. We're ready. This agent's gonna kill them straight up. So Earthbend.
Won't be a problem. I'm actually an Earthbender.
And just gonna say go. We're Leroy next turn. Right, 4, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pretty sure. They attack for 4. That is bold. Into my Death Toucher, and then also dead on board. They have food, I guess. We have Sneaky Reach. I guess we just block, right? Like, it's possible we have lethal in the backswing if we don't block, but we don't know if they're gonna play. Whatever, just, take our thing. Add a counter here. It's more damage later too. So, who wants a nice Leroy next turn? Who's feeling a Leroy next turn? Let's show these Avatar nudes. What's up? You call that waterbending? That's waterbending. All right. Yeah, that's Looks good to me. All right. Here we go. You figure it out, because you're at 1. The agents. I'm booking the win right now.
Game. Blouses.
Play bad, win anyway. The Jim Davis biography. Opponent could have used their Mythic last game and chose not to, but whatever. All right. We got audience into Boulder. Hand's great. All right. Boar, elk, bird, ox. Still only a 1/1. Shane says, Jim, to where do we sign the petition to get my audio voices for characters on Arena? No. You gotta keep that. You gotta keep some stuff to yourself, you know? Gotta keep some stuff to yourself. Toils of War and Realm of Code. This is pretty good. An attack for 1? Pretty decisive. It's a pretty big statement saying they think we're gonna attack for mana, not attack, but they are right. They got me. Well done.
Yeah.
All right, Boulder. Can you do your thing here, please? Six cards. Tolls of War. And Pirate Peddlers. Death Touch. Downfall is mana value 3 or greater. So we can just kill it Death Touch and act for a bunch. I'm kind of in for that. Just get the Boulder ready to attack. And then we'll play the, probably the Sentries also, sure. This is not like a great target for this, but a lot of value in just being able to attack here, I think, so just jam. Bend up. Play Sentries, say go. I don't know, folks. I see wallop Sentries, I don't tell you. I mean, just what I see, I don't know. And I'll see wallop Sentries.
Do a barrel roll.
Sack a clue. Trigger Trolls of War. Make an ally. This card's pretty good to sacrifice that. Can they just say go? Cool. So now we get to really jam. We're going to play this Long Fang. Attack. Bend onto my swamp. Some bad could happen here, but I'm not willing to risk to care about that. NYC MTG with the raid. Thanks, appreciate that. You all actually in New York City? In New York, Concrete Jungle Magic Card Store. What do you got there, mess, CJ? Here's today, folks. It's Bronze Mythic. The Shard Minecraft for Bronze Mythic, episode 1, draft 1 of Avatar. We're having a good time. Just putting it all out there. No fear, Shakespeare. Finished playing some Pauper in Lower Manhattan. Sweet. I feel like I hear about Pauper in Manhattan fairly often. Y'all have a thriving scene. 6-1 creature advantage. They do have 5 cards in hand to my 0, but you know, we like our cards on the table. Fire Nation Drill. When it enters, you may tap it. When you do, destroy creature power 4 or less. So we get a counter. Sure. So let's counter up on the one toughness creature, I think. I mean, our attacks are pretty good here. I mean, these dummies have been pretty dummy.
Still a piece of garbage.
I'll classify them as not dummy thick. More like dummy mid. All right. Yeah, dummy seems pretty bad. There's like no. I guess if you're playing a million lessons, sure, but like there isn't really any. I mean, at least so far in this draft, like reason to be milling your library. So. Not really a graveyard deck to speak of, you know? So the drill is just crew 2 for a 6/3 trample. They play a beetle-headed merchants. Like, having defender sucks. Without defender, this card's pretty sweet, I think. But, we draw land. Alright, so... We Leroy, lose the audience, put them to 3. Sure. Put them at 2, sure. So I think that they should have crewed and blocked here. One of the issues is that when you have a vehicle like this and you're in a spot where you only have 1 creature in play, or you're down on blockers, you'd rather just trade the vehicle away, because it might not be a creature later, or this will definitely be a creature later. So that being said, we're just going to play lands like go. And they are DOB at present. They need 2 blockers, or they need two things. 2 blockers, or 2 removal spell blocker, or 2 removal spells, or whatever else. And then if they have that stuff, we're still just sitting here like drawing cards, so we're not like dead, you know. We're just at 19 life with plenty of time. Here's Sandbender Scavengers. Sack a permanent, but a counter on this. When it dies, exile it, return a creature card mana value, so its power, battlefield, sure. And they play June. All right, well, that is 2 creatures, unfortunately. So now we are looking for a way to close the game. That is 2 pretty high quality sacrifice cards. Black-white sacrifice, as usual, is the theme. We're gonna mill some cards. They're moving to attack position.
Inconceivable!
Okay, so they return the 1-drop and make a 1-drop. That's pretty good, I guess. They're like kind of doing the thing over here. All right. Mill over a land, sure. We're looking for our 1 graveyard card. Didn't find it, just a duck. I mean, their blocks ain't great, you know. Six and 12. All right, we're just attacking everything again, so. All right, there you go. Fire and a lethal attack. They can't crew and block because they'll die, so they have to just block. It's crew. Oh, it's crew 2. I'm sorry. It's not. I thought it was crew 3. Well, they don't crew anyway, so. All right, sure. So, double chump block. No tricks. Oh, they gained 3, though. That's a card. They could have sacked it to kill. Actually, yeah, they could have sacked it to kill one of these, right? I don't know, folks. Just playing my game. All right. Yeah, I could have crewed the drill to block also. I guess that's risky if I ever remove spell, but then they could just sack this thing, so I don't know. Beetle again. The drill is just for show, folks. Beetle-headed merchants. Like, if I'm not gonna crew this, just sack it, right? Just sack the drill here. Now I don't want to attack? Now I don't want to attack? Are you insane? The attack this turn is really good. Just attack and sack the drill, make a blocker. Now you're at 5. Wow, that's wild. All right, sure. All right, yeah, that's a lot of lands. Hello. Okay, so now we just wait a turn and kill them, I guess. Sure. Yeah, sure. That's not a bad draw. I would say none too shabby. Maybe I should push up one of the counters. Nah, maybe not, actually. So, all right, so we say go. And they got a token in play instead of the thing. Could draw a card. Yes, you can earthbend this and then sack it and get it back. Oh my god, no.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Flip out!
They have exactly 4 swamps in play. Pretty good card. Nice non-swamps, right? Jeez. All right. Now we're just in huge trouble, I feel like. All right. We are blocking. It's like the drill now? Nope. That is their personal drill. They will not sacrifice the drill for any reason at all. Cat Gator and Foggy Swamp Visions. That sounds cool. All right, we're in the middle. We still have our graveyard creature in there. It's our removal spell. It sucks. All right. You draw a Rocky Rebuke, which is not particularly useful. All right. Draw a card. Emotional support drill.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
All right. Guess we're saying go. This game's getting ugly. Is that another June? I mean, we can kill that. And now they have to... This card's busted in the sacrifice deck. Like... Sack a token, get a token that can actually block, make a clue. Their deck does seem pretty nice. We're looking at top deck here. I would start with a spell. Like we're still dummying, so we still have that graveyard guy in our graveyard. Now the drill comes alive. The drills are alive with the sound of music. All right, so I think we just need to block this. Kind of sucks, but whatever, I guess. All right, the drill's gone. We have ended the drill. We did it. We also tapped our black. Why was our black tapped? Oh, it was just the Earthbend guy. That sucks. Whatever, man. All right, we draw Ruffians. Sure. So Ruffians. Return this. Play it. No more mills now. We did our job. All right. Maybe we should have killed... Man, their deck is like a freaking precon. It's like sacrifice precon. Maybe we should kill June. We did the graveyard synergy, I know, right? We finally did it. Okay. They are really... And then this is going to give lifelink too. Jeez. Yeah, I mean... I guess. Cool deck. I gotta say, for bronze, we've seen a lot of really good decks. A lot of folks skip Spider-Man. Let their accounts decay, you know? Alright, so it's attack with June. Now I can't kill it. Great. It's gonna get 4 counters. Alright, yeah. Alright, here we go. So Pursuit here. To get lifelink too. Jesus. So 7/7 lifelink and 6/5. This isn't that bad, right? Like... Oh, I can't block this? Jeez. Alright, sure. So June's kind of unkillable now. I think we're probably dead. But their deck is sweet. You know, it's kind of hard to, like, complain too much. That's really cool. I mean, cool deck. Hats off to our opponent for a really cool sacrifice deck. Some cool stuff, some cool rares and stuff, and yeah. All right. We'll let him kill us, I guess, but I should finish back and play it. All right, many hats have been had. Let's go. They have like everything. Like, oh my god. I get some good decks this draft. All right, double Tolls of War, Obsessive Pursuit. Once you have 2 of these, it starts to really go nuts because they're actually getting ahead on tokens. This is unblockable. All right, yeah, GG. I mean, you know, definitely went the path less traveled this draft, trying to draft Golgari Graveyard when there is nothing. That was a good game, whatever. The deck was good. All right, so usually we try and draft the unsupported archetypes later in the season, but we tried it here on draft number 1. Opening up a rare you probably shouldn't take in Avatar Destiny. It's really bad against its airbending, so it's a little sketchy right off the bat. But yeah, and there isn't really anything to do with graveyard stuff, so cards like Sparring Dummy just don't seem very good. But it was fun. We had a good time. Fun exploration here in our very, very first draft. 5 and 3 is not good, but okay. And that's okay. So that's episode 1 in the books. Episode 2 is coming up. Don't go nowhere. Bronze and Mythic. You two folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's freaking Avatar.